The president's people are looking for you.
I was just on my way out.
They've been getting a lot of requests from media for you to do some sit-down interviews. Apparently, you've become quite the celebrity.
Have you seen this? It was an Irish village. It was just bombed by American F-302s.
At the request of the Irish Prime Minister. That village, as you call it, was in fact a training camp for terrorists bent on overthrowing several European governments.
You know, I've also been going over several mission reports. You abandoned the Alpha site. You cut ties with the Jaffa. You pulled back on almost everything.
We didn't have a lot of choice. We devoted our full resources to planetary defense.
Well, that's understandable, but now that the Ori attack has failed, does that mean you'll be getting back out there?
That decision hasn't been made yet.
Of course not. I mean, why be hasty, especially when those 302s are so handy for putting down your political enemies?
Now, I understand you're coming to see certain things about this world that you don't like. To tell the truth, we don't much like it either. But you weren't here for the riots. You didn't see American citizens shooting each other over food, water, and gasoline. Hank Landry brought us back from the brink of chaos.
That was 3 years ago.
The threat is still out there.
That's the problem. It always will be.
Wise decision.
My guest tonight, Major Samantha Carter, a 10-year veteran of the Stargate program and the woman who almost single-handedly saved the world from the recent alien attack. Of course, I will be taking calls later in the segment, but first, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
As you said, I've been with the Stargate program for the last 10 years. Most recently, I was appointed as a special advisor to the president.
Great. In what capacity?
My primary role is to consult with the president on matters of planetary defense. But I also relations and the restoration of civil liberties that were lost since the president took office.
Really?
What the hell is she doing?
Does the president welcome this kind of input from his military advisors?
Well, he wouldn't be much of a president if he wasn't at least willing to listen to other opinions. I mean, while I understand how we got to where we are today...
Shut it down.
I think it's time to reassess the situation.
I don't care if you're live. Shut it down now.
The people of this country need to understand that they are in control of their government, not the other way around. It's your responsibility as citizens of this country to demand the freedoms that have been taken away from you. Demand accountability for why they were withheld in the first...
Major, as much as I admire what you're trying to do, they cut us off.
Thanks.
What were you thinking? You can't
say something, and I'm in a rare position to make people listen.
They are not going to let you do that, all right? I know these people, they do not mess around. What are you looking for, anyway?
I want to see how my little tirade's playing out in the press.
It won't.
What are you talking about? The show was live. Millions of people were watching.
It doesn't matter.
I don't understand this. There's nothing here. Wait a second. Major Samantha Carter had to cut short an appearance on Inside Access with Julia Donovan yesterday when she suddenly took ill. A spokesman said due to her busy schedule and would be canceling her upcoming appearances.
That's what I'm telling you, Sam. Look, there is no story. It never happened.
You're wrong. People heard me.
Which people?
Major Carter, you need to come with us. Get her in the car.